Beyond the glow of the stage, their lives unfold quietly. Before the silks are wrapped, before the masks are raised, there is a dedication slow, deliberate, and deeply spiritual. These are not just actors. They are guardians, entrusted with the soul of a nation, carrying the weight and wonder of centuries within their very being. Each movement is a prayer. Every glance is a story passed down through the echoes of time. The audience witnesses gods and demons, princes and giants. But when the performance ends, the actors return to their homes as humble custodians of memory, tasked with protecting a heritage that refuses to be forgotten. This is not performance. It is a sacred duty. In the quiet corners of Cambodia, a lineage of artists holds the nation's living heritage in their hands. They are the performers of La Conco, the courtly mask dance, depicting the epic rim. They are the vibrant storytellers of Lakan Basak, the folk opera that blends song, dance, and spoken word into a tapestry of human emotion. They are the masters of Spectom, the giant shadow puppets that dance against a flickering fire. Their leather silhouettes, breathing life into ancient myths. And they are the celestial dancers of the royal ballet, whose graceful movements are said to be a bridge between the heavens and the earth. For these artists, performance is not a career choice. It is an inheritance. The roles are passed down from one generation to the next, often within the same family. A sacred trust from a grandparent to a grandchild, a teacher to a student. This is not simply a job. It is a profound cultural responsibility, an act of service to the ancestors and to the future. To wear the mask of Hanuman, or to embody the grace of an Apsara, is to accept a role that transcends the self, becoming a living link in an unbroken chain of cultural identity. Behind the vibrant spectacle lies a life of profound discipline and quiet humility. The glamour of the stage fades with the morning light, replaced by the rhythm of daily practice. Their days begin not with applause, but with the rigorous, often painful, stretching of limbs, the endless repetition of gestures perfected over 1,000 years. This training is not merely physical. It is a spiritual exercise, a ritual that grounds them in the present while connecting them to the past. Each session begins with the Sampia crew, a reverent gesture of respect to honor the generations of masters who came before them and the spirits that guide their art. Despite their monumental cultural importance, many of these artists live in modest conditions. Their homes are simple, their lives unadorned. They are carpenters, farmers, and mototaxi drivers by day, balancing the demands of modern survival with their commitment to ancient traditions. This duality defines their existence. One foot in the practical world of making a living, the other in the sacred realm of cultural preservation. Their hands, which might fix a motor or harvest rice, are the same hands that will later channel the divine, telling stories that have nourished the Cambodian spirit for centuries. The connection to their roles transcends mere acting. It is a sacred communion. Before every performance, rituals are meticulously observed. Incense is lit, prayers are offered, and blessings are sought from the spirits of the art and the lineage of teachers. This is the Sampia crew, an essential act of humility and gratitude that prepares the artist to become more than just a performer. They believe that the masks, headdresses, and costumes are not inanimate objects. They are sacred vessels, imbued with the spiritual presence of the characters they represent. To don the mask of a giant is to feel its power. To wear the crown of a prince is to carry its dignity. The actors do not simply play a character. They become a conduit, allowing the spirits of these ancient figures to live and breathe again through their body. For the duration of the performance, the individual recedes, and the actor becomes a vessel for a timeless narrative, their own identity temporarily dissolving into the grand, mythic persona they embody. It is a transformation that is both an artistic feat and a profound spiritual experience, a moment where the human and the divine intersect on the stage. Yet, this sacred world faces immense challenges in the modern era. The grand halls and village squares that once overflowed with eager audiences now often sit half. The vibrant glow of smartphone screens competes for the attention of a younger generation, offering instant gratification that traditional, slower-paced art forms struggle to match. Funding is scarce, and the resources needed to create elaborate costumes, repair ancient instruments, and support the artists are dwindling. There is a palpable fear that this invaluable knowledge is at risk of disappearing. The elder masters, who hold entire libraries of movements, melodies, and stories in their memories, are growing frail. With each passing of a great teacher, a universe of unwritten knowledge is threatened with extinction. The oral tradition that has sustained these arts for centuries is now a fragile thread, his ally broken by the relentless pace of modernization and the lure of globalized entertainment. The struggle is not just for an audience. It is a race against time to preserve the very soul of a culture before it fades into silence. But within this struggle, there is a powerful story of resilience and revival. The flame of tradition, though flickering, has not been extinguished. A new generation of young Cambodians, armed with a deep love for their heritage, is stepping forward to take up the mantle. They are learning the ancient roles not only in traditional studios but also through modern platforms, using technology not as a competitor, but as a tool for preservation and dissemination. Cultural festivals are breathing new life into these performances, drawing both local and international crowds. Documentaries capture the intricate details of the craft and the poignant stories of the artists, creating a permanent record for future generations. Online platforms and social media are becoming new stages, where poetic narrations and cinematic shorts can share the beauty of these art forms with a global audience. The tradition is adapting, finding new ways to tell its timeless stories without losing its sacred core. It is a determined revival, a testament to the enduring power of culture to regenerate and reinvent itself. This is not nostalgia. It is survival through storytelling.